Oh, this isn't good. We bought a cabin before a house and even a car.
We're very much over this project.
But one thing that we weren't totally prepared for was water damage.
Day 3 of working on the drain.
And all the leaks that can happen when you own a cabin. This thing is really leaking. Every single year, there's been some sort of leak that we've had to fix. I saw that there was basically Niagara Falls coming from underneath the shower.
Wow!
And having zero plumbing experience, we kind of had to fix that pretty quickly because it was pretty bad. Ain't gonna be easy. What I'm gonna try to do here is cut the pipe. There's the culprit, as you can see. That's not attached. Well, what do you know? We got a leak.
No, they won't catch me and you.
Today, not a super fun task ahead. Basically, we found out that there's a big leak under our shower and there's been some wood damage, so let's see what's going on. This is the fun job. So, look at what Adam's already found under the camp. Love the socks.
I thought we were done with this. Just keep finding junk.
So much junk. More treasure. What can we guess? What do we think this was?
I think it's swing set.
Really?
My least favorite place to be. Alright. So as you can see, we got a leak. And this here is actively dripping. So we're gonna cut this out and see what the hell happens. Also, there's a chair under here, which is a nice touch.
What is coming out of here? Do you want me to grab it? Oh. What the hell is this? How is this under our camp? So like this is just more treasures.
Yeah, this is really dripping. This here, I had added an extender to make this elbow come out further last year to line up. The camp shifts and the drain is not right, so we gotta take this apart. This thing is really leaking. Why are you still dripping? This is so bad. I had to dig out the ground just to get under here. Ready? Delivery!
Just one jigsaw.
That's not good. Let's keep going. It's like a little splash pad down here. I got scared there. Wow. And there's our subfloor, ladies and gentlemen, and there's the bottom of the shower. And there's your leak, ladies and gentlemen. So this is soaking wet. So luckily we're gonna be able to air this out. The wood isn't soft.
All right, so we just had a little debrief. Adam came up from underneath and kind of filled me in on what he saw. Now he's heading back down there, and it looks like basically we're gonna maybe see if it will dry out with a fan and stuff, the floor, like our floor that's under the shower. But we're gonna take out some of the subfloor that is, so it's like our floor, gap, insulation, subfloor. And so we're gonna take some of that out so we can put a fan under there and let it air out before we even attempt fixing the drain.
There's your problem, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, there it goes.
Oh, and there goes the shower. And that's what it was held in on. I just nudged the shower and this came out. So there's inside the camp, folks. We're capping it there. I've been under the camp and it's dinner time. I'll show you what we've done. So the shower's out now. For now, we're just gonna dry all this out. And yeah, I went till there was no more water. And that brought us right down to the end. And then we're planning to put just some, I guess this is a 2x6. Box this out so we can always access it. And then insulate the rest, put some plywood. Yeah, and then find out if we can make this shower not leak. So that's the update. Who's been shitting in our insulation? Alright, an update here. I've been in and out of Rona. Oh my god, I don't know how many times. Rona and Home Depot. There's a lot of confusion. So when it comes to a camp, there is no clear understanding as to how anyone did it. Nothing follows a code, nothing follows a standard. So it's all about trying to just find a solution. Here's where we're at. There's a shower drain, okay? A shower drain is by code or by standard a 2-inch opening. The pipe that goes from under the camp to that is a 1 1/4 inch. That's what the pipe says. But the pipe has written on it 1 1/4. So maybe that writing's wrong. We have a 2-inch shower drain that needs to be adapted to 1 1/4 or 1 1/2. And so I needed to get these two little fittings that will adapt it. So then that has to be glued into the bottom of the drain. And then the pipe can go down. But once the pipe goes down, it's gonna hit another seam that I have to saw off and couple that. And then there's the elbow. I'm so confused by it. We're about to
All right, taking a break from the shower and making some dinner. We've got some tofu marinating. We're gonna do some fried potatoes. You kind of
mushrooms.
Peppers and mushrooms. Let's do this.
Day 2. We're gonna put in a new drain today.
That's great. The headphones are.
When plans had gone asunder,
So I obviously don't have to go under the camp, which is good because I'm a bit claustrophobic. I've only been down there once and we had a blowtorch that time, if you remember. Let's just say Adam was under the camp, legs got mud everywhere, and it was pretty.
Okay, day 2, and look how good. It's drying out. As you can see, this cut, what they just gave up here, I don't know, so I'm gonna cut that out a bit so we can access it. And then,
Plans had gone
yeah.
asunder.
And then clearly I gotta point the fan down there more because it seems to be still wet.
Like a distant thread of thunder, not getting younger,
Okay,
had to be strong. That's when I said I'm leaving. You stopped breathing, you were dead.
That's okay, I need to come out anyway.
That's when I started grieving. I stopped believing the voices in my head. I know when I'm complaining how it's
Got it.
great.
Pull up.
I feel like I've been trailing.
Like, this is how it should have been.
So this is my favorite part, where we take 5 on the deck and talk about next steps.
Maybe even have some coffee.
Maybe some coffee. Not allowed in the house until some dusting happens. Not your bait.
Alright, so we got the drain all cleaned up. Now I'm gonna go back under, measure up the pipe, go from there. Full of bruises.
Alright, so I'm hanging out in the washroom while Adam's going down under. Not gonna lie, at this point we're very much over this project, but we must continue. Pipe in hand. Let's go see how Adam's doing. Currently, you're sitting on the toilet paper holder. Okay, come again. I'm just sitting here with some pipe and some, I don't know, gasket shit. So, where I put this tape at the bottom, that is the top of the shower. So we know we want it about to the inside. See how there's these little divots? So let's measure that. Alrighty, big moment here. I'm going to attempt to cut this pipe. Hopefully my measurements are okay. Alright, got the piece. See how she looks. Alright. Now we do some gluing together. Happy Sunday! The guy at Rona suggested we get these $50 pliers.
Or return.
He said we can return them. she look?
And that's not how you're supposed to do it.
A lot has transpired since the last clip.
We stopped rolling because tensions were high. Day 3 of working on the drain. Day 5 of no shower maybe. Let me show you what happened.
An oopsie was made.
Let's just say this string on this piece here and this tape is a new improvement because this might have gone down the drain.
All right, I think we're good for now. Then we got to replace the wood.
All right, all cleaned up. Oh, good to shower.
Hello. Can I just get a kid's bubblegum ice cream?
You have to hand
Oh, my teeth are all blue from the bubblegum ice cream. Bugs are in full swing. I'm gonna try and get this canoe up in the most efficient way possible. Let's do it. All right, here's what we got so far. Some chips, some melon, brewski, doing hot dogs. All right, got the canoe on.
We only got in one fight while putting the canoe up on the roof, so I think we're getting better.
I got 1 foot in the sunbeam, I got 1 foot in the grave.
We made it onto the lake for the first time of the year, and we, as you saw, we packed dinner, and it seemed like the sun was going down, but we got about 4 more hours. So yeah, nice to be on the water, especially after the whole cabin reno shower situation.
It's non-alcoholic, don't worry.
Yeah, this is one of those non-alcoholic juices.
Blue skies at my window, city in my bones. All these bright lights and shadows,
Beautiful night.
and all these worker bees and clones.
You're joking.
City in my bones.
What was that?
All right, moment of truth.
Okay, so I'm currently under the drain. As you can see, condensation from the very cold water, but there's right now no leaks. It's been months since this shower thing began. I'm hoping to finish it now. So I got the wood to replace the boards underneath. We'll re-insulate, waterproof it, call it done. Okay, so as you can see, it dried up pretty good down here. after going under the camp way too many times. I got the wood cut, so now I'm gonna go under there, clean the wood, put the waterproofer on the bottom of the floor, of the subfloor, put the waterproofer on this, let it dry for a day or two, get the insulation, put it in, reinstall it, and we're good.
When I get old, and I get cold, and you have to hand down your crown. When I get torn, and I get worn,
Not sure why this looks like milk.
down, hand me down.
Alright, the
Down,
waterproofer
hand me
is
down.
on. So that's drying, and I'll go waterproof the new boards.
When my songs don't strike a chord, when you stop coming around.
We'll call it there for now. We'll put another coat of waterproofer on tomorrow. Yeah, it's looking good. It's early in the morning, and I gotta go work, but gonna get some more waterproofer on, then go work, make some coffee. Because of how the floor joists run, and the plywood typically ran the whole way, and now we're creating a block in the middle, because the other joists are all sealed up with insulation, I can't secure the blocking. So, I'm basically gonna put some angle brackets attached to the blocking, and then that way when I go under there, there's one less thing to do. The other advantage to this is if I ever need to take this out, I just unscrew this, and I'm not trying to go from the other side and get a board out or whatever. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Down, hand me down. When my songs don't strike a chord.
Okay, so these are on. So imagine this. Here's a joist. Here's a floor joist. Here's a floor joist. The pipe goes down the middle. And then the plywood with the insulation is on that side and on that side. So then I just need to make a little lip so that the plywood can sit on the inside.
I do all those things I said, but I never did. You know I would, you know I would. You know I would.
Alright, here's all my pieces. I'll put the insulation on tomorrow, cut it down to size, crawl under the camp.
You know
Okay, Adam, what are we doing today?
We're getting the insulation sized up, and I do believe that a mouse might have got in here, so we'll see if there's any little surprises too.
As you might be able to hear, the neighbors are out today also working on some projects, so everyone's prepping for the long weekend. If I was a mouse, I would curl up in there.
Wow, it's like I actually don't need to cut it.
Oh, it's perfect.
Wood to cut.
Now, there are a lot of reasons why Adam's a real MVP, but here's the main one.
This has happened.
This is honestly the main reason. There's some things in life. Look, he blends in right with the camp. He's doing it sideways this time. Alrighty, well, in typical fashion, this task that was at most supposed to take an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, all afternoon. That is what we've been doing all afternoon.
Oh, and by the way, the fridge leaks.
Hello, Bob. Oh.
Burn, burn.
Are you ready for it?
Stand by. Stand by.
24 hours from now, shower time.
It's a beautiful night. Why the hell are we talking about work? What the hell?
What?
Where the hell is this big cotton candy roll? The perspective, from the perspective of the bottom of the shoe. The feet slide. No wonder the plumbers were charging like $200 an hour. Editor, please put this in the under camp vlog.
Yes. Kind of smells like ginger ale.
Time for a much deserved pumpkin pie break
Pumpkin pie
for Adam.
and coffee. Camp's done.
We're done. Finally. Hello. Long weekend.
Hello, leakless shower, hopefully.